So I want to buy my very first property in Australia, but I am completely lost. Okay, maybe that's a lie. I'm not completely lost. I know somewhat how the financing process works, how the loan side of it works, thanks to my job in banking. You submit your docs to your bank or broker, and that gives you a pre-approval, and that gives you the confidence to go out and look for property, and that is valid for 3 months. Once you found a property, you sign the contract of sale, you send that contract to the bank then does a valuation and does some final checks to make sure that the property is all well and good. Then you get fully approved, and then settlement happens, and voila, you are now the proud owner of a dwelling in Australia. So I understand the loan side of it pretty well. I find it pretty simple, I guess. But when it comes to actually choosing the right property, I am completely lost. So my plan is to buy an investment property that gives a good rental yield and hopefully good capital growth. But how the hell do I go about making this decision? I have no idea what to look for or how to even get started. I have so many questions. What areas are good? Should I buy a property that's a bit old so I can renovate it, or should I buy brand new? Apartments or houses or townhouses? What states to look into? Should I buy regionally or in a major city? What is the property market gonna do? What am I gonna do? So many questions, so little answers. What I do know is that property is something that I need to get into because it's going to be very important for myself and my investment journey. If you've been following this channel for a while, you would know that I do invest in the stock market and crypto, and that is actually majority of where I've invested my money. But to invest, a very good principle is to spread out and basically diversify your investments and diversify the risk, thereby lowering the risk. Now, for myself, I have basically, figured out, or I've made an observation that if everything that I have is in the stock market, that is not really well diversified. I think I need to venture out into property to really diversify my overall portfolio. And once again, this is just my opinion, that's it. I think getting into property offers you benefits that the stock market simply can't offer you, or it's very hard to get. With property, you can get access to consistent, very frequent income through rent. There's no sort of margin calls. The bank is not going to sell your property if it goes under, if the loan is more than the property value. As long as you're paying it off, they're not going to sell it under you. And the rates are generally better as well. And the fact that the banks seem to prefer property as opposed to stocks, because with property, you can borrow up to 80% of the property value, 90%, or even 100% if you have other assets, or if you've got a guarantor loan. So basically the benefits are definitely there. The access to leverage is pretty huge. And that is where my head is at the moment. I'm pretty lost, but keen to learn more. And over the next couple of months, I'm going to take you guys through this journey. I'm going to be documenting it on TikTok and YouTube to show you how I'm going with it. And I recently got a meeting set up with a buyer's agent. So I'll report back my findings in part 2. Thanks for watching. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.